A Japan Art Museum Gallery Guide. Chapter 1. A Japan Art Guide. Japan Art Websites. tokyo-gallery.com, artelino.com, ibiblio.org/wm/paint/tl/Japan, Japanese Art and Architecture, asiansd.org, silverddragon-studio.com/sumi-e/sumia.html, The Art of Sumi-e, asia-art.net, cbl.ie/collections/the-east-asian-collection.aspx, The East Asian Collections. In the Chester Beatty Library, Dublin. archeo.ru/eng/themes/seongnu/index.htm, Xiongnu Seongnu, Huns of Asia. huntingtonarchive.osu.edu, the John C. and Susan L. Huntington Archive of Buddhist and Related Art. metmuseum.org. oberlin.edu/amam/asianaart.htm, Asian Art. oberlin.edu/alina-rt, Allen Memorial Art Museum, Oberlin, Ohio. mfah.org/art/collections/arts-of-Asia, Asian Art. orientalarchitecture.com. burgerfoundation.ch, World Art Treasures. nelson-atkins.org/art/Japanese.cfm, Japanese Art Collection. ibiblio.org/wm/paint/tl/Japan, Japanese Art and Architecture. ibiblio.org/wm/paint/tl/Japan/heian.html, Heian Art. asia-art.net, asia-art.net, asia-art.net/Japanese_art.html, Japanese Art. kalili.org/Japanese-collection.aspx, The Kalili Collection of Japanese Art. learn.bowdoin.edu/Japanese-gardens/index.html, The Japanese Garden. columbia.edu/itc/elac/v3613/gardens/home.html, Japanese Gardens. artelino.com. wesleyan.edu/dac/call/prnt/japan.html, Japanese Prints. wesleyan.edu/dac/home.html, Davison Art Center, Wesleyan University. asia.si.edu/exhibitions/online/van-biemas/default.html, Masterful Illusions, Japanese Prints. woodblock.com/encyclopedia/index.html, Handbook of Japanese Printmaking Technique. ukiyo-se/guide.html, A Guide to the Ukiyo-e Sites of the Internet. ukiyo-se. japan-ukiyo-museum.com, the Japan Ukiyo-e Museum. huntingtonarchive.osu.edu/exhibitions/ukanayama.html. shofu.pref.ishikawa.jp/shofu/juka/english/2000/index.html, Kanazawa Paper Umbrella. asia.si.edu/exhibitions/online/kenza-n/default.htm, The Kenzen Style of Japanese Ceramics. Online exhibition at the asia.si.edu, the Arthur M. Sackler Gallery and Freer Gallery of Art, Smithsonian Institution. euronet.nl/users/artunv/japart.index.html, Japanese Art and Western Influence, Nico Man. Japan Art Museums and Art Galleries. adachi-museum.or.jp, Adachi Museum of Art, Yasuji. ansible.com/kurita0/index.html, Kurita Museum, Ashikaga. art.aac.pref.aichi.jp, Aichi Prefectural Museum of Art, Nagaya. art.pref.tokigi.jp, Tokaji Prefectural Museum of Fine Arts. art-museum.fks.ed.jp, Fukushima Prefectural Museum of Art. artpark.or.jp, Museum of Contemporary Art Sapporo. arttowermito.or.jp, Art Tower Mito, Contemporary Art Center, enmao.go.jp, National Museum of Art, Osaka, in English and Japanese. arttowermito.or.jp, Art Tower Mito, Contemporary Art Center. arttowermito.or.jp/index.php, Art Tower Mito Tokyo Contemporary Art Center. asukanet.gr.jp/asuka home, Asuka Historical Museum. azuchi-museum.or.jp, Azuchi Castle Archaeological Museum and House of Nobunaga, Shiga Prefecture. benessc-artsite.jp, Benes Art Site Naos Hima. benessc-artsite.jp/arthouse/index.html, Art House Project. benessc-artsite.jp/Benes House-museum/index.html, Bani SSC House Museum, Christian Boltanski. benessc-artsite.jp/Baltansky/index.html, Les Archives du Coeur. benessc-artsite.jp/Chichu/index.html, Shishu Art Museum. benessc-artsite.jp/Inujima-arthouse/index.html, Inujima Art House Project. benessc-artsite.jp/li-ufan/index.html, Li Yufan Museum. benessc-artsite.jp/Sirencho/index.html, Sirencho. benessc-artsite.jp/Teishima-art museum/index.html, Teshima Art Museum, Inujima Art Project. Bombay. ch.kanagawa-museum.jp, Kanagawa Prefectural Museum of Cultural History. chiba-muse.or.jp, Chiba Prefectural Museum of Art. City Art Museum. city.chiba.jp/art, Chiba City Museum of Art. city.hiroshima.jp/e/e_index.html, Hiroshima City Transportation Museum. city.shibuya.tokyo.jp/eng/est/shoto.html, Shoto Museum of Art, Tokyo. cjn.meitietsu.co.jp/miji-ville/map.html, Field Map. cjn.meitietsu.co.jp/Tokugawa/index.html, Tokugawa Art. cjn.meitietsu.co.jp/Tokugawa/room0.html, Exhibition Rooms. cjn.or.jp/Tokugawa/English. Tokugawa Art Museum, in English. dnp.co.jp/museum/icc-e.html, Museum Information Japan. ebera.co.jp/culture/Hatakeyama, Hatakeyama Memorial Museum of Fine Art. edo-tokyo-museum.or.jp/index.html, Edo Tokyo Museum. eiscibunko.com, Eisei Bunko Museum, Tokyo. ellipsis.com/guides/tokyo/buildings/tokyo.edo.html, Edo Tokyo. emuseum.jp/top?d_lang =n, National Treasures and Important Cultural. e-tam.info, Takaoka Art Museum, Toyama. faam.city.fukuoka.lg.jp, Fukuoka Asian Art Museum. fujibai.or.jp, Tokyo Fuji Art Museum. fukuoka-art-museum.jp, Fukuoka Art Museum. gotoh-museum.or.jp, Gotha Museum, Tokyo. haramuseum.or.jp/generaltop.html, Hara Museum of Contemporary Art, Tokyo. hiroshima-museum.jp, Hiroshima Museum of Art. hoamuseum.org, Hoam Art Museum. hoamuseum.org/English, English. idemitsu.co.jp/museum/honka-n/index.html, Tokyo. idemitsu.co.jp/museum/moji/index.html, Moji Fukuoka. ikm-art.jp, Kubiso Memorial Museum of Arts, Izumi. indiawatch.org.in/Bombay Museum, Prince of Wales Museum. ishibashi-museum.gr.jp/e/index.html, Ishibashi Museum of Art, Kurumet. Itabashi Art Museum.jp/art, Itabashi Art Museum, Tokyo, collection of Edo paintings. itsuo-museum.com, Itsuo Art Museum, Nirasaki. iwe.kusa.ac.jp/ohara/om_op.html, Ohara Museum of Art, Kurashiki, Japan. jcfc.or.jp, Japan China Friendship Center, Tokyo. kawasaki-museum.jp/index.html, Kawasaki City Museum. kisho.co.jp/works/projects/works/nagaya/index.html, Nagaya. kmma.jp, Kitakyushu Municipal Museum of Art. koreanfolk.co.kr, Korean Folk Village Museum. koreanfolk.co.kr/folk/english/index.htm, English. kurokawa-institute.or.jp, Kurakawa Institute of Ancient Cultures, Nishinamiya. kyohaku.go.jp, Kyoto National Museum, Kyoto. kyohaku.go.jp, Kyoto National Museum. kyukoku.or.jp, Kyushu National Museum, Dazaifu City, Fukuoka. lalanet.gr.jp/kinbai/index.html, Niigata Prefectural Museum of Modern Art, Nagaoka. mijimura.com/english/index.html, Museum Mijimura. miho.jp, Miho Museum, Shiga Prefecture. mingagon.x0.com, Japan Folk Crafts Museum, Tokyo. mitsubishi.com/mpac/e/seikado/index.html, Seikado Bunko Art Museum, Tokyo. miyanomori-art.jp, Miyanomori Art Museum, Sapporo, Hokkaido. miyazaki-archive.jp/baijutsu/index.html, Miyazaki Prefectural Art Museum. mms-net.com/ncm, Nagaya City Museum. moaart.or.jp, Moa Museum of Art, Atami. moko.or.jp, Museum of Oriental Ceramics, Osaka. momake.go.jp, National Museum of Modern Art, Kyoto. momas.jp/022eng/e_index.htm, Museum of Modern Art, Saitama. momati.go.jp, National Museum of Modern Art, Tokyo. momati.go.jp/index.html, National Museum of Modern Art, Tokyo. momati.go.jp/index_e.html, English and Japanese. mori.art.museum/jp/index.html, Mori Art Museum, Tokyo. mot-art-museum.jp, Museum of Contemporary Art, Tokyo. Museum of Art. Museum. Museum, Yokohama. Museum. museum.go.kr/English, National Museum of Korea, Seoul. museum.or.jp, Internet Museum. Nabunken.go.jp, Nara National Research Institute of Cultural Properties. nagoya.boston.or.jp/index.html, Nagaya/Boston Museum of Fine Arts. narahaku.go.jp, Nara National Museum in English and Japanese. narahaku.go.jp, Nara National Museum. nbz.or.jp/Enkama Niigata Prefectural Museum of History, Nagaoka. netsukegon.jp, Kyoto Seisha Netsuke Art Museum. nezu-muse.or.jp, Nizu Museum, Tokyo, formerly Nizu Institute of Fine Arts. nmao.go.jp, National Museum of Art, Osaka. nmwa.go.jp, National Museum of Western Art, Tokyo. Of Art, formerly CG Togo Memorial Yasuda Kasai Museum of Art, Tokyo. osaka-art-museum.jp, Osaka City Museum of Fine Art, formerly Osaka Municipal. planet.pref.kanagawa.jp/city/kanazawa.htm, Kanagawa Prefectural Kanazawa Bunko. pref.okayama.jp/kyoiku/kenhaku/hakubulletin.htm, Okayama Prefectural Museum. pref.okayama.jp/seikatsu/kenbai/kenbai.htm, Okayama Prefectural Museum of Art. pref.shimane.lg.jp/contents/sam, Shimane Art Museum. Properties of National Museums, Japan. raku-yaki.or.jp, Raku Museum, Kyoto. rekaihaku.ac.jp/index_ne.html, National Museum of Japanese History, Chiba. sanaimaruyama.pref.almori.jp/english/index.html, Sunaimaruyama site. sanobai.or.jp, Sano Museum of Art, Mishima, Shizuoka Prefecture. sen-oku.or.jp, Senoko Hakuko Kensumimoto Collection, Kyoto and Tokyo. smm.or.jp, Season Museum of Modern Art, Nagano. sompo-japan.co.jp/museum/english/index.html, cg Togo Memorial Sampo Japan Museum. sbmoa.shizuoka.shizuoka.jp, Shizuoka Prefectural Museum of Art. sunturi.co.jp/sma/index.html, Sunturi Museum of Art, Tokyo. Taisho Avant-Garde Works and Contemporary Art. taromuseum.jp, Taro Okamoto Museum of Art, Kawasaki. tctv.ne.jp/members/Taigon, Yokoyama Taken Memorial Hall, Tokyo. tnm.jp, Tokyo National Museum. tobuenken.go.jp, Tokyo National Research Institute of Cultural Properties. tobuenken.go.jp/kuroda/index.html, Kuroda Memorial Hall, Tokyo. tokugawa.art-museum.jp/English, Tokugawa Art Museum, Nagaya City, Tokyo. ueno-mori.org, Ueno Royal Museum, Tokyo. uia-architectes.org. ukiyo-e.co.jp/jum-e, Japan Ukiyo-e Museum, Matsumoto. watarium.co.jp, Watari Museum of Contemporary Art, Tokyo. yaf.or.jp/yma/index.php, Yokohama Museum of Art. yamatane-museum.or.jp, Yamatan Museum of Art, Tokyo. yazukuni.or.jp/english/index.html, Yazukuni Shrine, Tokyo. yma.city.yokohama.jp, Yokohama Museum of Art in English and Japanese. Yokohama. Tokyo Art Museum's Galleries. tnm.go.jp, Tokyo National Museum. momati.go.jp, National Museum of Modern Art, in Japanese. momati.go.jp/English_page. National Museum of Modern Art. syabi.com/English/index_eng.html, Tokyo Metropolitan Museum of Photography, in English and Japanese. mot-art-museum.jp/eng, Museum of Contemporary Art, Tokyo. nmwa.go.jp, National Museum of Western Art. nmwa.go.jp, National Museum of Western Art. bridgestone-museum.gr.jp/n, Bridgestone Museum of Art. bunkamura.co.jp/english/museum/index.html, Bunkamura Museum of Art. daimaru.co.jp/museum, Daimaru Museum. haramuseum.or.jp, Hara Museum of Contemporary Art. idemitsu.co.jp/museum/index.html, Idemitsu Museum of Arts. mitsui-museum.jp, Mitsui Memorial Museum. greencap.co.jp/Laurensan, Musée Marie Laurensan. mot-art-museum.jp, Museum of Contemporary Art. nact.jp, National Art Center, Tokyo. momati.go.jp, National Museum of Modern Art. nuotani.co.jp/group/museum/index.html, New Otani Art Museum. nezu-musc.or.jp/en/index.html, Nizu Institute of Fine Arts. setagaya-art-museum.or.jp/index_e.html, Setagaya Art Museum. sompo-japan.co.jp/museum/english, Sompo Japan Museum of Art. sunturi.co.jp/sma, Sunturi Museum of Art. tobigon.jp, Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum. syabi.com/e/contents/index.html, Tokyo Metropolitan Museum of Photography. tnm.go.jp/n, Tokyo National Museum. geidi.ac.jp/museum, Tokyo National University of Fine Arts and Music Art Museum. operacity.jp/en/ag, Tokyo Opera City Art Gallery. ueno-mori.org, Ueno Royal Museum. waterium.co.jp, Watari Museum of Contemporary Art. Aichi. museum.menard.co.jp/english/index.html, Menard Art Museum. Aomori. acac-aomori.jp/en/index.html, Aomori Contemporary Art Center. Ashiya. ashiya-web.or.jp/museum, Ashiya City Museum of Art and History. Atami. moaart.or.jp/english/top.html, Moa Museum of Art. Fukuoka. fukuoka-art-museum.jp, Fukuoka Art Museum. faam.city.fukuoka.lg.jp, Fukuoka Asian Art Museum. Gifu. dnp.co.jp/museum/gifu/index_e.html, Museum of Fine Art. Hiroshima. hiroshima-museum.jp, Hiroshima Museum of Art. Ibaraki. arttowermito.or.jp, Art Tower Mito. modernaart.museum.ibk.ed.jp, Museum of Modern Art, Ibaraki. Ishikawa. ishibi.pref.ishikawa.jp/index_j.html, Ishikawa Prefectural Museum of Art. Itami. artmuseum-itami.jp, Itami City Museum of Art. Kanazawa. kanazawa21.jp, 21st Century Museum of Contemporary Art. Korea. city.korea.lg.jp/museum, Korea City Art Museum. Kitakyushu. cca-kitakyushu.org, Center for Contemporary Art. kmma.jp, Kitakyushu Municipal Museum of Art. Kobe. artem.pref.hyogo.jp, Hyogo Prefectural Museum of Modern Art. Kochi City. kochi-bunkazaidan.or.jp/museum, Museum of Art, Kochi. Karashiki. ohara.or.jp/200707/eng/menu.html, Ohara Museum of Art. Kyoto. kyohaku.go.jp/indexi.htm. Kyoto National Museum, in Japanese and English. momake.go.jp, National Museum of Modern Art, Kyoto, in English and Japanese. kyohaku.go.jp. Kyoto National Museum. inet.museum.kyoto-u.ac.jp/index.html, Kyoto University Museum. momake.go.jp/English, National Museum of Modern Art. Maru Game. mimoca.org/index_e.html, Maru Game Genakairo Inakuma Museum of Contemporary Art. Matsumoto. city.matsumoto.nagano.jp/artmuse, Matsumoto City Museum of Art. ukiyo-e/jum-e/index.html, the Japan Ukiyo-e Museum. Me. pref.mi.jp/baijutsu/hp, Me Prefectural Art Museum. Minamiko. ocn.ne.jp/kkb/index.html, Kawanabe Kyosai Memorial Museum. Mori. mori.art.museum, Mori Art Museum. Nagi. town.nagi.okayama.jp/mocha/welcome.htm, Nagi Museum of Contemporary Art. Nagoya. art.aac.pref.aichi.jp, Aichi Prefectural Museum of Art. matsuziakaya.co.jp/museum/museum.html, Matsuzakaya Museum. art-museum.city.nagoya.jp/index.shtml, Nagoya City Art Museum. mms-net.com/ncm/index.html, Nagoya City Museum. nagoya-boston.or.jp/english/index.html, Nagoya/Boston Museum of Fine Arts. tokugawa.art-museum.jp/english/index.html, Tokugawa Art Museum. Naoshima. chichu.jp/ecommerce Art Museum. naoshima-is.co.jp, Naoshima Contemporary Art Museum. Nara. narahaku.go.jp/english/index_e.html, Nara National Museum. meharoba.ne.jp/tilde museum, Nara Prefectural Museum of Art. Nasu. niki-museum.jp, Nikki Museum. Niigata. lalanet.gr.jp/kinbai, Niigata Prefectural Museum of Modern Art. Obus. hokusai-kan.com, Hokusai Museum. Okayama. pref.okayama.jp/seikatsu/kenbai/index.html, Okayama Prefectural Museum of Art. Okazaki. city.okazaki.aichi.jp/museum/baihaku/top.html, Okazaki Mindscape Museum. Osaka. nmao.go.jp, National Museum of Art. osaka-art.info-museum.net, Osaka Municipal Museum of Art. Rokuzan. rokuzan.jp, Rokuzan Art Museum. Saitama. Momas.jp, Museum of Modern Art, Saitama. Sakama. Sakima.art.museum, Sakama Art Museum. Sakura. Kawa-museum.dic.co.jp/Nkama Kawamura Memorial Museum of Art. Sapporo. aurora.net.or.jp/art/Diokan Kama Hokkaido Museum of Modern Art. artpark.or.jp, Sapporo Art Park. Shiga. miho.or.jp, Miho Museum. shiga-kinbi.jp, Museum of Modern Art, Shiga. Shimane. pref.shimane.lg.jp/contents/Samkama Shimane Art Museum. Shiodome. panasonic-denko.co.jp/corp/museum, Shiodome Museum. Shizuoka. nikhiraki.co.jp/Ikeda, Nichiraki Ikeda 20th Century Museum of Art. Shizuoka City. sbmoa.shizuoka.shizuoka.jp, Shizuoka Prefectural Museum of Art. Toyama. pref.toyama.jp/branches/3042/3042.htm, Museum of Modern Art, Toyama. Toyota City. museum.toyota.aichi.jp, Toyota Municipal Museum of Art. Wakayama. bijuu.wakayama-c.ed.jp, Museum of Modern Art, Wakayama. Yamagata. yamagata-art-museum.or.jp, Yamagata Museum of Art. Yamaguchi. hum.pref.yamaguchi.jp, Heiji Uragami Museum. Yokohama. yaf.or.jp/yma/index.php, Yokohama Museum of Art. Yoshiwa. woodone-museum.jp, Wood 1 Museum of Art.